Hello and welcome, everybody. I am your humble host, Gavin the Kitty, and we are finishing up Sonic Rush today with Blaze's playthrough. Of course, Sin's not with me today. I believe he has something important to do, which is quite upsetting, but it's alright because I've got newcomer to the channel with me today. So, yeah, go ahead and introduce yourself. Harry, go ahead and introduce yourself, man. You can unmute.
Sorry about that. The button wouldn't go. I'm Harry.
Yeah,
Good friend of Gavin.
you might have seen him from last time.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Big old stories near the end. But let's get into this before I start fumbling around with the buttons. Oh, so last time we finished up Sonic's run through. We didn't get all the emeralds, but I've managed to find at least a cheat that'll let us bypass that. But I can't put it until later because it'll mess with the Blaze run. So let's start up the new cat. So Harry,
Absolutely.
Harry, have you ever played Sonic Rush?
Oh, absolutely. I absolutely destroyed this game when I was little. Loved this game. Blaze the Cat is like one of my favorite Sonic characters, and wish was used more.
I'm gonna be real. I like a different cat from this series a lot more.
Aww.
I like Big a lot more than I like Blaze, but Blaze is pretty chill. I do like every time they find an excuse to bring Blaze in, they do, and I love that they do that.
Oh yeah. I love her spin-ups too. Like she takes on this flame top form and kind of just brings a little new. Also a call out to Sonic Fighters with SBO doing his top spin.
Oh, nice.
Kind of glad they brought that back.
We're getting into the deep lore with you. Yes, yes, yes. I like that. So as I haven't explained so much on this channel to you before, I like to play games in a timeline order, or at least try my best to. I'm not always the best.
Right.
I'm not always the best at that because I did this out of order. I should have done Heroes first. But we finished up most of the classic series, so you bringing up Sonic the Fighters is great. Like, I had to explain to some people what that game even was, so, like, perfect.
A missed opportunity is what I'd say. There's some characters on there that, one, I think should totally come back to the Sonic series.
Oh, Bean, Bark, Honey the Cat.
Oh, absolutely. Especially Bark, my big hand boy.
He's just the best.
Oh, absolutely. And Bean, like, that character is amazing. I love how the kangaroo, I keep forgetting his name.
There's not a kangaroo.
It's Bark?
Bark is a polar bear. Bean is a dynamite duck from a...
Yes.
And then Fang the sniper from Sonic Triple's Trouble, also known as Knack the Weasel.
Weasel, my bad. He does like his little, he like jumps back on his tail, and I always thought he was a kangaroo for that.
Yeah, no, he's
corrected.
He is a big old trickster, and actually he has a brand new plush coming out, and I'm so excited to pick that up.
Like, oh, that's amazing.
The original plush goes for hundreds of dollars, and this new one looks even better, and I'm like, yes, I want it. I want it now.
I wish someone, like, if I get back into cosplay, I'm definitely gonna have to recreate his pop guns.
Oh, originally, did you know, originally they were gonna be six, oh shoot, Occult Sixes.
Really?
In the prototype for the game, it was a Colt 6.
Oh, that's cool. That's real cool.
They ended up scrapping it even for Japan, but there is still artwork with him carrying the Colt 6.
That's amazing.
I've got all
So,
of the weird fun facts with games like these.
oh, absolutely, and it's worth every second.
So what's up?
There is a game pack that was made for the Nintendo GameCube. I think it was called Sonic CD or something along the lines of that.
There was Sonic Mega Collection and Sonic Gems Collection.
Gems, I think it's that one I'm thinking of. I had that on the Nintendo GameCube. And there is a bunch of hidden arts and sketches and reworks that you can unlock while playing all these games. You get to see like the first drawings of Sonic as his true rabbit form, and like the first editions of Tails and Knuckles. Oh yeah, it's amazing.
Oh, absolutely. I loved looking through those. I always loved looking at the Mega Collection Plus and just flipping through all of the old Archie comic covers.
Yes.
Like
Archie Sonic is best.
Archie Sonic is only sometimes best. Other times it scares me.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But onto the game. So this is Blaze the Cat's first appearance first playable appearance. Also her first appearance. But I still am flabbergasted at how well she plays today, and how much more difficult just minor tweaks make to this character. So, like, already off the bat, she's got a lower jump, but she has, like, this hover downwards that, like, Sonic doesn't have. But it makes this game so much harder when you realize that you don't have quite as much leeway in your jumping. It's kind of astounding. Oh, sweet. Truman got his stuff figured out, finally. And we got
nice.
Yesterday he got sent home for not having the right information. And then he got back home and finished taking care of all of that. So then today, it was, let's take care of this.
Good. Glad y'all got that sorted out.
Yeah, that worried me, but it'll be good. It'll be good on Friday.
Good.
Alright, let's give this another shot. So this first zone here is like Sonic's 5th or 6th. Or no, 3rd or 4th zone. So it is slightly easier, but Blaze is definitely the hard mode of this game. Without a doubt.
Oh yeah, she's more of a power character, reference to heroes there. She is, yes, ideally she is slower than Sonic, but she definitely packs the punch.
Or in my terms, she falls just as fast to the pits.
Oh yeah, exactly.
It's how you game right there. But Harry, how you doing today? You said you got a story for me.
Oh, yes. I guess we'll go ahead and hit story time. So, today, as the trash person I am, I wake up, do my normal stretching, and look through posts and what people DM me. So, right before I got on stream today, I got to hear about this lovely thing that a well-known organization that we call PETA. Definitely not a, I guess, open-minded group, you could say, and I'm not hating on them, but their methods of doing things can be quite questionable.
Let's be real, I've hated on them before in this. On these streams.
Oh, okay.
PETA is not a friend of this channel.
Good, because PETA's definitely not a friend of me, who I am an exotic owner, and believe that if you have the knowledge and do the proper research, you can own almost any pet, as long as you can accommodate for their needs and what can keep them happy, healthy, and prosperous.
I mean, maybe don't
PETA,
get a lion. That is a little scary.
Actually, no, don't get a tiger. A lion, you can keep those easy. It's all about the research.
Hey, I mean, if you know it, you know it. I
Great.
don't.
So, new game came out, and
Elden Ring.
everyone's really enjoying it. Yeah, Elden Ring.
You can check it out
Super
on
good
Sunday.
game. Oh yeah. Uh, there's wolves, turtles, all sorts of awesome animal life. Not all of them are friendly though.
Are they back on their
And
bullshit like what they did with Mario?
maybe, I could say yeah, there's some similar things. Um, but I'm gonna make a reference to another person who has this very similar like outtake on getting their point across by making this a super sticky, sweet, positive outlook and role-playing aesthetic. And yes, they are role-playing an Elder Ring, and I think it's hilarious.
Joy.
Yeah, like the opening clip is a normal Elden Ring knight player walking with a shield out, getting chased by the enemy wolves, saying, "Isn't it nice to walk your dog?" And that all right there is all you really need to know how this video is going.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so they're basically inadvertently trash talking, but getting their point across by telling people like, yeah, you should not abuse animals. We should parry these slayers. Yeah, it's cringy as all get out. Definitely worth looking at. Absolutely appreciate my friend giving me this little golden tidbit.
Amazing.
Oh. But yeah, the person I was referencing to earlier, they do the same exact thing, and that's that vegan teacher lady. As a lot of TikTokers might know, that we finally got off TikTok. She has the same exact way of her words and her ways of getting her very strict point of view across, and it's really scary. People who are so closed-minded like that. Go ahead.
I don't get it. Like, why harass somebody who's having fun? That's like, so that's like another thing that I've never understood. People going, yo, bro, that's cringe. Like, who gives a shit? They're having fun. Like, let them be
Exactly.
as cringy as they want. Like, have fun.
If we really look at it, memes are cringy, but yet people really enjoy them.
Oh yeah, absolutely, because it's fun.
Absolutely.
Like, I've been told before my art is cringe when I was in high school. And I never stopped drawing because of it, but I knew a couple friends who did. Like, totally. Like, completely stopped drawing and everything. What's even worse
I can say same.
What's even worse is they were actually part of the fandom. They were the only two other people in high school who were part of the fandom. And they stopped drawing because other kids said, "Yo, man, that sucks." And like, I was like, "Damn." I even tried to encourage them to just not stop drawing, but like they stopped, and it was sad.
Yeah, high school is just one of those times in life where people's opinions just matter too much to you. And when you wake up and realize that people's opinions don't really matter to your happiness, and it's a hard concept to get a hold of, but once you can figure that out for yourself and realize I can love myself more than anyone else can love me, you live a happier life, and you can do basically whatever you want with the legal things and tied there.
Yeah, we're not saying don't just flap your hoo-haws to the wind, but I mean,
please don't wear clothes, people.
we
could say that about the con.
We could. It's like that one meme where it's like, wait, no shirt, no shoes, there's no rules. Put your shirt back on. There's one rule.
There's one rule. Yes, exactly. But yeah, I'm just astounded by extremists. I have a personal saying of mine, and it doesn't matter whose side you're on. Because me, I'm an equalist through and through. I will see everyone's point of view. I will see everyone's side with an unbiased opinion to formulate my own. That's just a healthy way of thinking, and everyone should at least try to do that a little bit and be a little less closed-minded and take on the sides of perspective. You might think your side is right, and by your perspective, you are right. But from someone else's perspective, you could be wrong.
Okay, well,
and that's part of comprehending.
on the prospect of bad bad takes on things, Sonic 06 isn't that bad. Fight me.
Story-wise and like cutscene-wise, yes, not that bad.
Oh, I'm talking gameplay.
We will have to agree to disagree.
That is perfectly fair. I never said it's good. I just said it's not that bad.
Oh, okay, then yeah, okay, I can agree with this.
That's
just like Sonic Heroes isn't that bad.
No,
but there are some parts that ain't that great.
It's not bad, but it's not like, okay, I'm going to actively look to play this anytime soon. Maybe as like a guilty pleasure for an afternoon, but not like, okay, this is what
the nostalgia.
Yeah. Of course, I'm the dingus.
Like this game, oh my god.
This game's really good. Like, there is, without a doubt, this game's good until like the last 2 zones. Then they get a little bottomless pit heavy. And like, yeah, no, I think I'm alright. Damn it. Boost did not.
I love like the upside down aesthetic. Oh, rip.
Oh, rip and where? Oh wait, you're on a delay, aren't you? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm watching the stream as well.
Gotcha. That makes a little bit more sense. I'm like, wait, rip what?
Sorry.
Oh, you're alright. I'm trying to think of new things to say about this game that I haven't already. But yeah. Music's really good. Like, we spent, like, most of the first part just gushing about this soundtrack, but Hideki Naganuma, man, like, yes. I think it's sometime this week he's actually putting out a new song for the new game Bomb Rush Cyberpunk.
Oh, really?
Yeah, have you seen that game yet?
No, I've got to look into it.
It is Jet Set Radio, basically. But now there's more than just rollerblades, and the game is really cool.
Okay.
Like, it's totally worth it. Give it a shot. Instead of doing the swishy things with the analog sticks, you actually do a connect the dots with the analog sticks. Like they like they number them, and you can start at one point, and you just kind of slide your thing as fast as you can. I'm really looking forward to it.
I can groove to that.
I think we can all groove to it, quite honestly, because I believe it was for either the first or second part. The intro music that I used was "Ain't Nothing Like a Funky Beat," and that song is funky as shit.
Yes.
I'd ask how chat's doing, but chat's pretty dead at the moment.
Yeah, I have live chat open and ready.
So do I, and it's just nothing yet. That's okay. Doesn't always have to be the most active.
Let me give it a search real quick for you. Gavin Dragon.
Yeah. When you do a great big search, you get me and then like some little kid who started up like 3 YouTube channels.
He's the Rainbow Cat. He's iconic.
Yeah. I'm fucking Rainbow Cat. He's just a little fucking kid.
Woo!
I once did a test. I was like, all right, based on my profile picture, how old do you? Hey Clen, nice to see you.
The clan.
Clen, Klein, Klein. I don't know. I can't speak. I've
Oh,
been
nothing.
I've been drawing spots all day. Like, give me a break. So I got to design a cow squirrel earlier today. Brand new species. Go for it. It ain't closed. Um, but brand new species and this and that. Whatever. And then it got really annoying, like really fast. So it's like a normal furry body, right? But then it's got the tail of a squirrel, the head of a cow, the spots like a cow, and stripes running along the spots. But only the spots and only on the back and the tail.
Oof.
And the pattern and
Was this like?
that's the one I showed.
Yeah. Okay.
Those spots took me so long. Like I had the outlining and everything done in like 20 minutes. I was all good to like start coloring, and then I was like, I need to go to sleep. I'm gonna start some other stuff, since like the person who commissioned it is, you know, asleep already. I'm just gonna wait. Woke up this morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, and just started on my bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay, can I say
So
what?
that amazing being,
Oh, sorry, what?
that amazing being, they're a really good friend of mine. Their name's Klein, just to help you out.
Thanks, I'm like struggling here.
Klein.
Klein, just make
It's fine. I just think it's hilarious. I'm never gonna let that down for them.
that's fair. Like, just poke fun at me for it. Just be like, sup. Sup,
Yep,
magical cat boy who can't speak.
They're the actual people who showed me that wonderful PETA video, actually.
Oh, nice.
My amazing sources and absolute meme fodder.
Okay, this is one mechanic I still don't like in this game. There's one mechanic here. And it is the fact that the rings fly further the more times you get hit.
Oh.
So if you've stockpiled a ton of rings and then get hit, oh, they're not falling too far away. Third time, fourth time, maybe it's a bit harder to get the rings. By your 6th or 7th hit, the rings are flying all over the place. And it's only if you've picked up those rings that you've already dropped.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Alright.
Yeah, the little bug, I ended up, when I did this fight, I just avoided the bug as most times possible.
So,
When he goes for like low ball, I just use boost and go the opposite way till the electric field drops.
so what I like to do is try to hit the bug again, because when you jump on the bug, you actually have enough height to hit Eggman again.
Oh, true too.
Oh man, I'm so looking forward to that new movie.
Oh, the one where they tease Knuckles?
Yeah, they showed Knuckles, they showed Tails. I'm so stoked. I liked the original though, so.
Oh yeah. Honestly, I kind of want to see what the original Knuckles and Tails would have looked like, honestly.
Well, I don't even think they had him in that concept, in that phase, you know. Because by the time they were introduced, Tyson Hesse was already on the creative team.
Oof.
Which, I love Tyson Hesse's work. Like, holy shit. You want a man to redesign Sonic for you? Get him. Animate him. Make him animate some more Sonic stuff. I love it every time. Classic, modern, doesn't matter. He is forever the Sonic animator. So,
yes.
Because I don't have a capture card, we're not playing on real hardware, which means I can do cheesy shit like this.
Oh, heck yeah.
I'll try not to abuse it too much, but boss fights, no, not taking any prisoners. These boss fights are hard.
Yeah, some of these boss fights are actually BS, in my opinion.
Which is really sad, because the game we're doing next, I don't know if you've ever had a PSP, but,
No.
we're doing, the next Sonic game after this one that we're doing is Sonic Rivals.
I've heard of them. I love that, like, the idea of that game. It was really cool.
Like, every stage is a race to the finish against another opponent. And it's really good. It uses the same models as this game, for Sonic at least. But the thing about it is that, since it is using the same model and everything, it's also got some of the same flaws, but they missed the pitfall of the boss fights. All of the boss fights are really good. Like,
oh, nice.
Like, really good. They're all played around arenas built like this, and all of them have, like, their own unique little flair to it. And, to stick with the Rivals theming, you actually just have to get more hits than your opponent on Eggman. So there's,
oh, snap, okay.
So there's literally 2 people taking him out, and if you let the CPU get, like, 3 hits and you get 4, the boss fight is over, and you win.
Alright.
Which I really, really like it. And I'm having just a tough time here. I don't think I had this much issue with Sonic, so... I'm either not awake yet...
a little quicker than I remember, actually.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm running... If I'm just tired, or if the boss is actually this difficult right now.
I don't, like, I will be honest, it's a really dusty memory of me playing this game. It's actually one of the first games I've ever played on the Nintendo DS Lite.
Ah,
So,
yes.
Oh yeah. I was that kid.
Nice, nice.
I think in the later parts of this, I think you'd have to depend on the bug, if I remember right.
I know for Sonic we didn't have to. But maybe we do for Blaze.
I love, like, the slight color differences, even though it's just a retexture. None of the bosses are completely copy-pasted.
No.
They still try to make them unique to each other.
Which is odd to see. Like, you'd think, oh, it would save time, it'd save resources. They're just like, nah, we got this. Oh, damn. One fucking hit left. Load state. There we go. Let's try not to eat up all my rings. Alright. So that drops the first bug. And there goes the first hit. Bounce him down.
There you go.
Now that did seem a lot faster than all the other times. Hey! Hi, the Knight's Horde. I'm just playing some Sonic, Sonic Rush.
Welcome to the stream.
Yeah. What's up?
I will say the voice acting is great in this game.
Mm-hmm. How is everybody in chat doing now that we've got a couple people there? Oh, shit. Okay, good. I managed to get at least a ring.
You look good. Hey, nap sounds great.
Nap sounds okay. I'm in a mood to stay awake today because I've got really good news for this channel. And fans of the FNAF streams are going to get excited. Guess what comes in today?
Drum roll, please.
The PS5.
Heck yeah! I was so excited for you when you announced that, oh nice, we got the boss.
Yeah.
Finally. that boss was more of a pain in the neck than it should have been.
Hey, Karmic, how's work going? So I'd love to see. I would love to see Eggman's perspective on all this, because him and his future descendant are not working together at first.
Yeah.
Which is really funny. Like, midway through the game, they catch on and they start working together, but it's like kind of a slapdash plan. Which is why you fight two of the same bosses, but in different ways.
Yeah.
Oh, you're good. Ah, yes. Cream and cheese. You missed our adventure of what was Sonic Advance. But holy shit, Advance 2, we just like spammed Cream near the end because like we were not finishing that game otherwise. Oh boy. What else can I say? Yeah. Sleepy.
So something that screamed at me for the longest time as a kid. Now it's like a 16-year-old, so haha, horny brain, all this business. But I'm sorry, I never got more of like a couple vibe from Blaze and
Cream.
Cream in this scenario.
Well, okay. That's horny brain. Do you want to know a fact you might already know?
Hit me.
Cream is 6 years old.
Oh snap! We're gonna forget that. We're gonna track those statements.
That's fair. Most artists age Cream up, so it's not something that's normally like fact checked. And it's,
I will say my facts are dated, so that is one of the ones that maybe have left off the shelf for a little bit. Oh yeah, also Cream Mom.
Vanilla. Vanilla's lovely. Bad horny brain.
She
exactly.
has very little screen time.
Yeah, she does. But like this is the most screen time she gets out of like all of the games.
Oh, absolutely.
Because like she doesn't do. She's in one cutscene in Advance 2. She is in one cutscene for Advance 3. She doesn't show up in Rush Adventure. I think she shows up in Colors DS one time. And it's the exact same 3D render image as in this game. And I think that's about it.
I'm gonna have to agree with Knights here. Sorry.
I mean, because she is.
Mommy material.
Because she is. She's the MILF. Now, okay. Are we all in agreement that it's Vector?
Oh my god, shut up.
It's gotta be Vector. Sonic X has ruined me. It's gotta be Vector. If it's not Vector, no, it's only Vector. I just think it's funny to see a rabbit and an alligator together.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Vector the crocodile from Knuckles Chaotix. He was also in Sonic Heroes. He's part of the Chaotix, you know.
Absolutely. In my opinion, like one of the most like fun stories in Sonic Heroes.
Oh, absolutely. Like it's the challenge mode. It's great. But we'll get to that when we get to that. That's going to be at least a 4 or 5 part playthrough, and I am dreading it partially and getting really excited on the other hand. Okay, so for reference, I put the screens side by side so it was easier on my eyes and I could watch the view count and stuff. But like flipping between up and down the top and bottom screen is so disorienting.
Yeah, I will say this was a like intentional like DS game, and Nintendo like making these DS games that used up and down screens like this definitely threw me off during game time.
Like, it worked.
I don't like it personally.
Personally, once I got used to it, it was fine. But doing something like this, oh, it's absolutely chaotic.
Super disorienting.
That's a lot of the stage design and whatnot is better in Colors DS and Rush Adventure, and we'll get there when we get there.
Yeah.
But oh yeah, in terms of having heroes, I've got it on GameCube, PS2, and I have the PC port running on my beefy ass hardware. Oh no, I love Heroes. It has such unique ideas. With a little bit of a polish up, it could be perfect.
Oh gosh, yeah. Heroes and then Shadows game that they made.
I haven't played it yet. I'm not even gonna lie.
Have you played it though?
I've seen it. I've never played it. I've only ever seen it.
Okay, so it kind of takes Sonic into this dark world. Now, the main character slash hero in this story is actually not Sonic.
It's Shadow, and it's
Shadow, and it's amazing.
And it's all about it's all
person.
about the plot holes left open by Sonic Heroes and Adventure 2. I know that
Absolutely.
much. There's a lot of guns. It's a lot of parody of modern like shooting games, but they play it off so seriously. A lot of people couldn't tell. So
yeah.
Things I know about the game, but haven't played it yet.
So they introduced something in the multiplayer version of that, which I think everyone will find and love. There is Sith variants of Shadow.
What?
Yep, there's an orange one particularly that I have to simp over. Sorry, he is adorable. The Sith variant.
If you can find me that model, or like that color palette, we might be able to find a mod that lets me play as them.
Oh, that's amazing.
I just need
that's
to see
actually amazing.
I just need to see how the PC version loads its textures in, and we might be able to. Because like it wouldn't break immersion; it's still Shadow.
Absolutely. The only bad thing about those models is their right hand is taken away. They cannot pick up guns with the right hand because their right hand is a gun.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's a different take, absolutely, because it's a PvP kind of scenario.
So it's a little bit more Mega Man-esque. Gotcha.
Yeah. Like if Mega Man and Shadow fused, this would be it, like 100%.
So we talked earlier a little bit about the Archie comics. We mentioned them. Did you ever read the Archie comics at all in the later half of their years?
Little.
Did you know
very
that?
Little.
So they had a crossover with the Mega Man Archie comics, which are really good. Go read them. But they did have a Shadow. They had two Shadow Man. They had Shadow Man and Shadow Man.
Shadow Man? Question mark.
yeah, it's one of those moments. But like, if you look them up, like they're really good. They had Charmy Man, Vector Man, which yes, they did end up making that joke because Sega let them go to town near the end.
Dude, okay, we gotta change on that. That game, Vector Man, was amazing. I wish it wasn't like just a arcade game.
Oh, it's a
that
Genesis.
Went underneath
it's Genesis.
Scope. Oh, is it Genesis? Oh, it feels like an arcade game, straight up.
Nope,
though.
both of them are Genesis titles.
Definitely. The second one, it was a lot harder than the first one, in my opinion, but gosh, they were so good.
So yeah, about Forces. Actually, I'm debating doing Forces in between things because of because I have the PS5 and I want an excuse to use it. I'm just
understandable.
I'm like, I have Forces, I have Colors Ultimate. Which one? But at the same time, I'm like, nah. Alright, so I've thought about something here, and I think it's kind of funny. So we met Cream, and then immediately we went to the first level. It's basically Cream going, no, 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 you can't skip the latter half of this game. You can't just finish early. We're gonna take you back to stage 1, and you're gonna restart from there.
Essentially, yeah. I have to say, like, a bunch of the music in this game brings so much nostalgia for me. I'm absolutely enjoying this.
That's good. This game's soundtrack is just that good. I'm going to begin the save stating here.
Yeah. The spin part is super annoying.
That's why I can't wait till we get to Rivals, and you'll see what I mean by that. Because, so Rivals came out around the same time, but instead of taking Blaze, it shows Silver. So,
oh, that's amazing.
So Silver's future, so 06 happens, and Blaze gets basically wiped from the timeline, but sent into her own dimension, where she's a princess and whatnot. But since they saved the future, Eggman Nega is real, and is a threat to Silver. Well, he ends up finding Blaze's dimension, and fucking shit up there, and that's how Rivals happens. Well, later, he fucks up shit in the future for Silver. So, Silver has to come back to the past to stop Eggman Nega from fucking up the future. With a being that is very similar to, Iblis.
Oh, fun.
But, don't worry, it's a 2D game, it's really fun. Like, even that boss fight's really good. Like, everything in Rivals, I can say, is, like, either different enough from Rush, or a better take on 06.
Okay.
So,
Good jump on that, yeah.
Yeah, like, even Silver is characterized a little better. Like, they finally nailed down what they wanted him to be like. But, I mean...
Not the egotistical, like, a-hole.
like, he's still a little bit of that, but, like, he starts to become a little bit more. Because by the time of, like, Sonic Forces and stuff, he's a bit more oblivious, if you haven't noticed. But that's probably because the future is in less of a danger state. Like, he has Sonic. And he's also been... So, honestly, though, Silver is kind of one of those funny situations. So do you know his role in all of it at all? After 06 and Rivals? After 06 and Rivals, he is, he's messed with the timeline so much, they decided to take him out of the timeline.
Oh, fun.
So
that's why he's not around anymore.
No, he's still around. He's still very much around. It's just, that's how he's able to get where he, from timeline to timeline. Because he literally can't, like, catch a break. Every time he gets back to the future, it's like, okay, but he still doesn't belong and he has to start a new life. But oh shit, crap's fucked up again. So, like, his memory at all times is getting, like, fuzzy and hazy and messed up. That's why he's kind of oblivious by the time 06. If you've played Sonic Racing, Team Sonic Racing, there's a scene where he's just like, there's an audio clip where he's like, I'm gonna school you, Silver, and Silver's just like, okay. And Sonic's like, no, you're supposed to say this. And he's just like, and then he says it, and he's like, no, you ruined it.
That's amazing.
I love Silver so much. If it weren't for Big the Cat, he'd probably be my favorite.
I love how, like, they took, like, a whole new aspect into Sonic. It's like having characters with more, like, obscure powers instead of, like, these normal abilities. Like Tails flies, you got a flyer. Sonic, speed, you got a speedster. Knuckles, strength. But they were like, let's do something new. Psychics. Fire.
Fishing!
Shadow. Shadow's like, he's his own thing. He's just E-Boy. Power of the E-Boy.
I love the fact that like he's so edgy. Somebody once thought he was like. Somebody told me Shadow's like 16, right? And I'm like, he's over 50 years old.
Oh yeah, like he's like mega messed up.
And like,
And there's a huge thing with him being like the real version of Shadow or not. So oh yeah,
spoiler alert, he is the real Shadow.
that's true.
I'm
That's
not.
true.
I'm not gonna let people question that one because like we had a whole game about it.
If you start up Shadow the Hedgehog, it's gonna come right back up.
Oh, don't worry. Once we start Heroes, it'll come back up, and then once Shadow the Hedgehog finishes, everybody will be so sick and tired of the game that we'll just be like, "Fuck it." All right.
And then they clash.
For the rest of the game. But you already know it if you've seen the Sonic parts to this video to this playthrough, which you can conveniently find in a big playlist. In fact, you can find all of the Sonic stuff on my channel. And while you're here, please subscribe. It helps.
Yeah.
It'd do the big help. Alright, stage 2's done. Oh man, I'm already an hour in. Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
I don't feel like it took me that long during Sonic's run through, but like, Blaze is actually really hard, so.
Now here comes like one of my favorite songs. This song slaps.
Back to 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 back. Oh, I love the fact that I can use all of this music as long as I'm playing a Sonic game. Like, Sega does not mind.
That's amazing.
It's perfect. I love some of the streaming policies for these games. Like, I can upload and show full footage, and they're like, yeah, advertise our game. Because at the end because I started this Sonic series, like, I was like, I'm going to play through the Sonic series on my channel. All of it. Everything. And, like, do a big, comprehensive timeline video once I'm all done. To showcase that, yes, the story makes a little more sense than what you'd think. But, like, when Frontiers and the movie and Origins were all announced, I was like, no time like the present. Let's begin.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. And now we're about halfway through with the entire series. And all I have to say is, holy shit, these games are still really good. Like, screw that old IGN take. Sonic games are good. Oh my god. People gave them such hell for that.
I will say, like, this game, it came from the DS era, which is not a real dark era, but there's a lot of really weird aspects to gaming that was introduced, hence the dual screen. But this game aged very well.
Oh, absolutely. I think its sequel didn't age quite as well.
Oh yeah.
Colors did. Colors DS did, but this did too, but like Rush Adventure has some grinding sections. And guess what? I don't think we're gonna have to deal with that because I'm running an emulator.
Nice.
So basically, at the end of the day, we're going to end up doing some trickery with cheat codes, so we don't have to grind for parts. Like, I'll show it off maybe once, because the stages aren't too long. So there is a thing I didn't mention about this game. If you notice, like, the flickies and stuff that pop out of the enemies, in this game, there's new ones. And,
oh yeah.
And they're never seen again.
You know why?
Why?
It's believed that they're part of Blaze's timeline.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That I didn't
Also,
know.
if you take a quick look, you know how like you can boost?
Yeah.
That also might be a reference. They used that actual thing for Sonic Colors, if you remember.
Yeah, yeah. The Sonic team ended up taking what worked with the handhelds and using it for the home console games.
Oh yeah.
That's why we have like four games that are considered boost, but technically like 8.
Oh yeah. I wish we had more Blaze stories. Like,
Yeah.
she's such a unique character. She's like a mix of Shadow and Sonic.
With her own flair. But
Literally.
yeah, I still don't we only get one game where we're in her dimension, and that is Rush Adventure. And then after
Yeah.
Generations, they just kind of stopped bringing her in. Which is weird, right? Like, she's in Team Sonic Racing, but not Forces. She's in this game, Rush Adventure. Generation, she showed up. But, like, not Lost World.
Yeah.
Not Forces. So it's like, are they trying to move her to just like a multiplayer character? Because that really sucks if so.
Yeah, 'cause I mean, she's like one of the more fleshed out characters in
Yeah,
Sonic, and they're just gonna put her on the bench like that, man.
like, I don't even know what they're doing, honest to God. I've been trying to pinpoint it down because, for those who don't know, I did have a contracted job with Namco for a little while. Didn't work out that well. It is. It's interesting, but it's not like... I can't talk too much about it, but I can at least say, like, I did know some people in the industry who went to work for Sega, and went to work for Capcom, and went for fucking Konami's Pachinko Machine division for some fucking reason. You know who you are.
The
But
plot thickens there.
yeah. But like every time I try to get more information about Frontiers, they're always like, "You're just gonna have to wait and see," and I'm like, "You motherfuckers," because they've played it, they've seen it, they've worked on it, and I'm going, "Come on now, spill the beans. I need to know, is my adventure gameplay back?" And they just keep going, "You'll have to see." I'm going, "You fuckers."
So with your little Sonic series, and I use little very lightly,
Yeah.
are you going to like try to tag in the Archie style I forgot what it's called, Sonic X series? Are you gonna allow that to be in this timeline?
Good question. Also, odd question. So Sonic X is its own thing. 100%. There is not a way that isn't its own thing. Like, Chris Thorndike is never referenced ever again in any of the games, other than, like, small, minor cameo thing that, like, because it was the show on TV at the time.
Yeah.
But, like, as far as Archie, Sonic X, Sonic the Comic go, all of those are just different takes on the hero. They just be considered alternate timelines, in my personal opinion. Unless we got some real Chris Thorndike fans to really put me in my place.
I grew up on the show, so I mean, I will say personally, like, it's just like Blaze, you just have different timelines, different
Dimensions.
like takes on where it could go. 'Cause Chaos Emeralds and all that business, it literally is lore breaking on their own. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, like fucking. Well, fucking. The emeralds, the master, the super emeralds don't exist. Bullshit. Then why'd you put them in there?
Right.
Like, that fucking hurts me so much. Then why'd you change the final boss when you got there? Like that's not fair. Oh, I'm having fun here. This is the only time they do this perspective in this whole game.
Yeah, and it's really sad it's not used more.
Yeah, like a Sonic beat 'em up would be kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, that would actually be really fun.
Oh well, I guess
Bring back Bark for Sonic beat 'em up.
I mean, we got a weird arena fighter on the Game Boy.
Oh, true.
Why not? Why not? Oh, come on, I gotta be towards the end now. Good. Oh. There we go. Act 2 clear. On to a boss. So, Harry, anything interesting happened since the convention? Any interesting?
I got an update with my fursuit maker, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, one of the staff members recommended me this maker, which she's a small maker. She doesn't want to be known, so I shall not name.
That's fair.
Until I get anything updated, I will not name her, just to protect her identity.
That's perfectly fair.
He is super sweet, super patient, and my gosh, talk about communication. She's had the most communication with my character and my ideas than almost any of my other commissioners. So, just talking to her right at the end of the con, and she goes, I heard that you wanted to commission for a suit. I was like, yeah, that's cool. I don't have the money for it though. I'm gonna have to wait. I don't want to waste your time. She goes, no, that's fine. Money is the end goal here. We are just shooting ideas. What would you like? I was like, well, here's my character. Shot her up my fox, and she absolutely just adored it, and it very much surprised me, and I was very flattered. She offered to make not only his head, not only his paws, but his wings.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm super stoked about it. I talked to her friend, and he told me like she's willing to make feet paws, but I'm gonna have to communicate with her on that one. And see if we can get there. But she offered me only 850 for it, for all of that.
Oh, nice. Got a question for you.
Partial.
Your Tiki is only the head and the hands that you have right now because the tail's busted, right?
You're correct. Yeah, the tail's actually completely gone.
Okay, just making sure before I do any radical changes. Because, fun fact, folks, I get to do the new ref sheet for him.
Yeah, Tiki gets a brand new spanky look.
And guess what? I've been thinking of ideas basically all night. And I've been kind of curious as, and I'm kind of curious as to, am I allowed to share my ideas on here? Because I haven't told you them yet.
Go ahead. I mean, yeah, just go ahead. I don't care.
Gotcha. So, my initial idea is to have... So, we've already moved on with card suits, and you've let me do it, because there's diamond patches on the ears. So, on the chest, there are 2 hearts. On the lower stomach, there are going to be 2 clubs. And right above the knees, there are going to be 2 spades.
No, ready.
I was going to do the patches on the shoulders. I was going to wrap that around to the back and have a giant white playing card with like a spade logo, so it makes it look like a regular card, right?
Yeah.
And I was gonna have those the patches on the side look kind of like wings going from the back to the front. wrapped
Alright.
around the shoulders. So, it's grabbing around the shoulders for the back.
That actually sounds really sick.
Now,
One of the things that I want to implement into her, which I would love to do this with her hand paws, is because the one of the suits look like the beans of a paw, and that's clubs.
Oh.
I would have loved to do like the center of the feet paws and my hand paws as clubs.
I could do that. Nothing is set in stone. I can always doodle some things. I always like working on characters and redesigning things, so...
Okay, I mean, this character right now, the only thing that's set in stone is basically her face and her hands.
And even then, the hands can be tweaked a little bit. So, like,
absolutely.
You want clubs on the hands? Go for it. The head? It's a little harder.
No. She's 15 years old. If I modify her anymore, it's just gonna have to be a complete rework.
It'll all fall apart if you try to mess with it anymore.
Exactly.
Which is totally fine. So here we go. We get to interact with Knuckles. And I'm sure all he's got to say is, oh no.
Basically. I think it's funny, like, Knuckles, at the beginning of his first showing to today, is done nothing but progressively lost brain cells.
Oh, absolutely, and I can't wait to see the movie, because he's gonna get him back.
Well, he's listening to Eggman, so go figure that, but yeah, hopefully.
Oh, my thing has always been, they always say, knock knock, unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. What is the first thing he does in Sonic 3 when you see him?
Absolute laugh.
A fucking chuckle. Like, full belly laugh. It's like, boy, you chuckle.
Probably a call out, just cause.
So between the Soul Emeralds and Blaze, and Knuckle and the Master Emerald, seem to get along pretty well.
Even though he's a complete and total, like, self-centered person about the Chaos Emeralds and the Master Emerald.
Just the Master Emerald. He doesn't give two shits about the Chaos Emeralds. He only grabs them.
What happened there?
I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't been paying attention. I'm just clicking through the text box and hoping we can get to the next level.
Yeah, like, the little interactions really just them being comic relief and funny, which all Knuckles is anymore is comic relief.
Hopefully that's going to be changing, though, because we have Ian Flynn at the helm of the new game, Frontiers, which, for those who don't know, Ian Flynn worked on the later run of the comics and the current run of IDW as head writer for a time. Ian Flynn loves these characters half to death, and it's very clear he understands them. Like, a ton. Like, you give him a classic video game character, he probably understands them more than you do. Like, in character...
Yes, absolutely.
In character and interaction. Like, he wrote, before they completely butchered Shadow, which is a real shame. Yeah, he's an edgy boy, but, like, he's not, like, derpader edgy only. Come on now. Like, he did write Shadow real well before Sega said no, change it. But he's the head writer for Frontiers. And it seems like he might have been the one to influence a little bit of the changes of Knuckles being a bit smarter. Like, yeah, he's still a knucklehead, he's still gonna get duped by Eggman, but...
Yeah.
But, like, he's a little bit smarter for the movie. And that, I think, is maybe a little bit of his doing? Since he's the new head writer. Because so did you know about what the previous head writers did?
No.
So it was a tag team duo between two people. And to understand these characters, right, what would you do if you had to write for a long-running video game series, and you knew for a fact that you didn't play any of these games prior?
Honestly, I'd look at the first-gen games, at least where every character was introduced at.
And, like, give them a shot, see the stories, read summaries, right?
Oh, yeah.
They went to Wikipedia, read a few things, skimmed the articles, and called it a day. That's why we have Tails as a scaredy cat in Forces.
Which Tails has his own game, which is an amazing game, where he's his own hero and saves his island.
Yeah, Tails Adventure, which we haven't played on the channel yet, but we'll get there.
Oh, such a good game. But watch out. A lot of glitches, a lot of exploits.
Oh, definitely. But, like, that's why Tails is a scaredy cat. That's why Knuckles has lost Brain Cell after Brain Cell since Colors. Because they started with Colors, and they started making things real jokey and silly. But it's part of the reason that, like, the Sonic series is a huge meme now, is because the writing has been so bad for so long. Some people don't even remember what the good writing looks like.
Yeah.
Which is a real... It's a travesty, really, because, like, what you end up with is, like, you get people who don't understand these characters, who don't really take it too seriously, didn't, like, look into any of this, and then you have the older fans, like, complaining and bitching, like, why are the games bad? Why is the writing so shit? Why are they always telling jokes? It's like, well, they didn't used to be like this, but that's what you get.
I mean, like, look at Marvel and DC, like, what they've done to their characters today. Like, people, like, the OG fans of the OG comic fans are looking at them going, that's a joke. Like, what are you doing? You're messing with our childhoods. You think you know what you're doing, but honestly, if you care, go to the community that it originated from, or at least do a little research and be at least that respectful, and try to do some honest, good work.
Which is why I really like Ian Flynn, because Ian Flynn started out as a fan comic writer for the series.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then was hired on by Archie because of his work. And he turned things around after Ken Penders.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
Yeah, and I'd love to go into more details about Ken Penders, but I don't want to hog the stage here, and I'm pretty sure you know exactly who I'm talking about. And
It's your channel. Hog the stage. You are the spotlight.
No. You take it over for this one, because I've explained it before, but I think you might have a little bit to add, I'm sure. Good old Ken Penders.
Really don't know what I would actually add.
Well,
we have basically like the same like borderline like opinion about this, and
he's a creep.
Oh, you might have to actually walk down and go back and reset that part. Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm. How about we start with the fact that he's kind of a creep?
Yeah, definitely doesn't give safe for work vibes.
He was.
I actually slept a little. I could get better commentary on this. I'm sorry. I'll be honest.
He was the main writer for Archie for a while, and also one of the main artists for a while. And the man can't draw or write at all.
Yeah.
Hey,
now,
Vic.
Was he the actual maker of the original Sonic, which was the rabbit?
No. Ken Penders is an American and didn't start doing Sonic comics until the 90s. The tail end of the 90s.
That makes sense
now. Hey, Jiv. I don't... I wish I could read that. I want to read it, but
I appreciate the commentary. If someone can go ahead and try to translate that for us, we'd love to give commentary on you.
I'd love to. It's nice to see you, Vic. Pleasure. Bonjour, I think that's... I don't want to be rude. I believe that's French. I could be very wrong, though.
That's French. That was confirmed. That was French.
Okay. Just...
Thank you, Clean.
Anyways, no, total creep vibes. If you have any creepy moment from the Sonic series, it probably links back to Ken Penders. He had a whole storyline written about Sonic getting cucked. Oh, thank you, Vic. Glad you like my gameplay here.
Oh man, Sonic Colors. One of like the games that I look forward to the most. Now I played it on the Wii.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you now, do not play that game on the Wii.
What do you mean?
Gosh, I actually never beat that game because I rage quit that game.
You know you can use a GameCube controller.
My Wii at the time didn't have the compatibility.
You can also use a classic controller.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's got a ton of control styles.
Now this right here is my least favorite boss in the whole game, and my least favorite level because Sonic water levels are notorious to being absolutely crap.
Absolute garbo most of the time, because Aquatic Ruin Zone and Hydro City are really fun.
Welcome to the stream, Blue Fox. We accept your yips by the plenty.
Alright. Go. Yeah, Oh, but yeah, get back to the whole comic story.
Oh, yeah.
And Ken being kind of a weirdo. One of the things that he has said... I'm going to bring up two things that he said recently. One, he tried to take credit for the Sonic movie when he had no involvement.
Oh, we love that.
You gotta love that. He said, they stole my ideas on Twitter. So he did win a lawsuit against Sega and owns some of the Archie characters, which is a real shame. He doesn't own Sally Acorn or anything like that, but he owns, like...
Good.
He owns, like... oh, I forget. Like, a skunk character. He owns, like, 20 or 30 characters that are all, you know, unnecessary. And every time he brings them up, he always acts like they're the biggest, coolest, most important Sonic characters in the world. It's like, dude, they're like... You went into a character creator and fucked around. For a while...
They look like OCs.
For a while, it was thought that he owned the concept of Knuckles wearing a hat. Until Sega said, nope, we own that. I'm gonna put... And then they put the hat back on Knuckles. For one of the mobile games.
Oof.
Yeah.
By the way, you're doing really good on this boss.
I've had some practice. So this boss comes back in Rivals, but it's a little better. The water's a bit lower, you don't move quite as slowly. It's also a turtle there, so...
Oh, that's sick.
It's pretty groovy. But the other thing that he did, because he owns the concept of an echidna tribe, for some fucking reason. Specifically the echidna tribe that he created for the Archie series. He's trying to sell them as NFTs.
Of course, because why not? Wow, that's actually kind of low.
And Sega, I think, might have just scared him off from that idea. Oh shit, it's the pink bitch. Alright, let's start here. But no, Sega might have scared him off from doing it, I think. But from the looks of things, everybody on Twitter was kind of in agreement. You're already so ugly, nobody would buy your NFTs to begin with. Like, they wouldn't even copy them, they're that bad. And if you don't know what I mean by the arts being bad, like, you can look up his art. It's not hard to find. It's, like, human faces on animal bodies. It's creepy. Like,
so, question to ask about that. There's a very like obscure character that only made a little showing, and it's like a mix between Sonic speed and Knuckles strength. Mighty.
Mighty is owned by Sega, created by the original creators of Sonic.
Good, so he doesn't have him.
No, any characters that you have seen in any recent games are not owned by him from about 2008 onward. Any characters you have seen.
Ray's too. Okay.
So Ray, Mighty, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Cream, Vanilla, Vector, Charmy, all of Team Chaotix, all of Team Shadow, all of Eggman's goons, the TV show personalities, including Sally Acorn, Bunny Rabbit, Dulcie, Bark the Polar Bear, Bean the Dynamite, Fang the Sniper, all of those are owned by Sega. He does not own a single character there. But characters like Julie Sue, he owns. Characters like Jeffrey St. John. You know, real no-names. Like, characters that mean jack shit in terms of plot. That's what Ken Penders owns, is basically jack shit. Which I think is real fun. Because he makes such a big deal about it, but it's like, doesn't even fucking matter. Basically just one giant Twitter joke at this point. But back to the game. We've got some chaotic energy going on with this level, and I unironically hate this stage.
Oh yeah, you mean Pitfall.stage?
Yeah, Pitfall.stage and Pitfall.stage Part 2, which is the next zone.
Oh yeah.
Like, even
It's funny that they give you parachutes and stuff, while Blaze is like a built-in parachute.
And this is technically like an easier version of Sonic Stage because of that. But at the same time, like, no, I wish this hell on nobody. Like, he's bad. He's bad level. Like, we spent a long ass time on these stages back with Sonic. And if you've seen the stages here, they have been modified for Blaze. So not to worry, I'm not just showing this game off twice for no reason.
Yeah, the runs between Blaze and Sonic are actually unique, and you have a lot of lore and a lot of options too, while taking both their paths, and also the perspectives on both the characters. Referencing like what I said in the beginning, like it's all about perspective, and they're both right. They're both good people. They just don't realize that they're both fighting basically for the same damn thing.
Which is a real shame, because like fans were really worried that after the failure of 06 that we would never see Blaze again.
Yeah.
But then Rush Adventure happened and fans got hope. Which is always a good thing to hear. Fans deserve all the hopes in the world. Speaking as a Mega Man fan, give them hope, damn it.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy, here it comes. Up, shoot, shit. And here it begins.
Oh yeah, this is the BSRE. Yep.
All right. Starting with, I'm gonna make a save state at that section, because it's just all
Oh yeah,
of,
it's absolutely nuts.
it,
I hate it.
it's all of the nope.
I feel so connected to this because like this is my like childhood game.
Yeah, I wish you could have been here for part 1 and part 2, because like I had a shit ton more to say, but like I've been through and exhausted basically everything that I could possibly say about it.
Yeah.
Like at this point, I'm just repeating myself and trying to bring up random Sonic topics,
Meh.
which is like it's not bad, but it's like I get it.
It's all about being a content creator.
Uh,
Yeah, this stage is absolutely horrible. I hate it.
and here, as you can see, enemy smacks me in my face.
Nice, good save.
Go up and around, but I'm doing well today. I don't think I've actually said that yet. Literally just
No, you haven't.
literally just waiting on the PS5 to show up and doing commissions. So, if anybody wants any art, you know.
Here's another unique stage type that was just left in only one stage.
Yeah, and a big reference to Sonic 2 for Game Gear and Master System.
Oh yeah.
I looked it up. It's the same colors for the hang glider and everything.
Oh, that's sick.
Like, did a color check and everything. Same exact colors. Like, that is, like, the coolest thing about this game. Coolest little nod. Which I don't think we see that hang glider again up until Sonic Mania Plus.
I believe so. That kind of checks out.
Which I know we've got some viewers who are looking forward to seeing me play Mania and Mania Plus. Which
Y'all just want to see him rage quit a game.
Oh, Rage Quit? I love that game.
Oh well, you're alone here.
Oh, apparently Sin's gonna join us. He sent me a message a while ago and I didn't get to see it.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, he's been waiting for like 11-ish minutes on me to say something.
Oh, rip.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I need to check non-verb chat. Sorry, y'all.
Oh, you're good. I don't think it was a non-verb chat. I think it was literally just my DMs. Which is a fine place to get a hold of me. My DMs are always open for the fine and lovely people.
Dang, I guess I can't go in his DMs.
What do you mean?
Nothing's fine or lovely about me.
Oh. Boy. Quit lying.
It's okay. It's okay. You're in denial. I can tell you're in shock.
I'm in shock that you'd say that about yourself. Mister, don't worry about your body fat. It's fine. Come on now. Like,
Everyone is beautiful.
yeah. So no, you're a fine and lovely person. Just as Sin is, just as the audience is. So yes, you're fine. Absolutely fine.
Especially to everyone in the chat room right now. We appreciate you for your time and your love and everything you offer to us. We even got to learn a little French today.
But not from me, because I'm really shit at, like, French. Like, 90% of languages just bad.
Oh yeah, this particular part of the stage, to help you out, you can jump up and down off that platform, and it kind of stalls it a little bit.
Yeah, I kind of already broke it.
Yeah. I tried to get there.
Oh, you're alright. I knew about it, but I'm also, like, it's hard to line things up when I'm, when the screens are side by side, like this, it really is tough to just line things up.
Oh yeah, I have like the chat room in my ear, and then our chat right here, and I'm hearing everything twice. I'm like, yes.
Go ahead and mute the video if you want.
Oh, I'm good.
Because, like, I
figured it out.
How the hell did that happen? I don't know if you just saw that, but I just, like, careened off the platform. I'm like, I'm at the top, jump, fall. What? It's getting weird.
Still not my favorite stage, and I hate like that right there. It's a timed event, and that is so dumb in a Sonic game.
And they don't drop any more platforms at all, so like if you fuck it up, you're fucked.
Yeah, this is definitely a very unforgiving platformer.
Like I've said before, I feel like they've designed part of this game before they got the handheld. Before they got the dev kits. Like, it just feels like some design decisions, they were like, alright, we're gonna have a wider screen, because it's like Game Boy Advance to whatever. And instead they got 2 screens on top of each other. And just had to kind of work with it. So for these last couple stages, I'm like, okay, these might have been the first stage ideas they had. And then realized a little too late that, hey, the DS is tall. What just happened there? I'm stating now because, like, I fell through that rail. I did not...
Yeah.
I did not jump that, I swear. That was weird.
You got real lucky because there's a pit right there, too.
Mm-hmm. Dimps and pits. So, I got...
Gotta love it.
I got curious one time, and I was like... I was telling Truman about these Sonic games, right? And I was like, yeah, Dimps makes a lot of the handheld games for, like, the DS and 3DS eras of Sonic. And he goes, huh, Dimps, really? I'm like, yeah, they made the Game Boy Advance games, they made the 3DS titles, they made the Lost World and Generations 3DS, and he was just like, huh, that's interesting. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, is Dimps still a thing? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, well, what else did they do? And we ended up looking it up and finding out that, oh, Dimps made Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter 5.
Oh, snap. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of a factoid for you. Hang on, Foxno, yeah, the game is fighting the cat again. It's how it goes, you know. We don't win. If you're here on this channel, you have to know. I don't win. The audience wins. My co-commentators win. But I fuck it up so bad everybody cries. Like, if you saw that...
You're doing really well. Well, I say that.
Yeah, and then I immediately, like... Oh, laser beam. Like, fucking...
Love that.
So, while I was away, if you guys want to see how bad I lose, there was a Street Fighter's blooper video where I titled it Street Fighter, but everybody loses. And trust me, everybody loses.
Love that.
Like, not just me, everybody. Because, like, at the end of the video, we still put in the end credits. So it like so like, not only did I get my ass kicked like over like 40 or 50 times, I also fucking damn it, I also ended up getting the end win screen. So it's like perfect mishmash of failure and winning.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Welcome to the second part of this game, which is like my mortal enemy.
Like, this is
where the jump platform is. Ooh.
Like, I don't even know anybody who made it this far into this game. Well, actually, no, I can't say that because I am friends with other creators. such as Rick from the D-pad, who has managed to beat this game.
Hello.
Hello.
No.
It's me. Sin.
It's the Cinny Boy. Big old dear, you're just in time. We're on the hardest stages of this game.
I thought this game was. It's a Dimps game. Every stage is hard.
Yes. Yes, yes. I have a deer and a bat. This is like normal for once. Except not.
That's good.
Das is good. Yeah, I gathered up all of the thumbnail shots I've made for everybody, and I'm like, holy shit, I've got a lot of duplicates here.
That deer, that cat, and that bat.
I got a bat, I got another bat, I got a deer, I got another deer.
My least favorite boss, second edition, I will admit, because this is right here. You think this is stupid? It gets a lot worse.
Yeah.
So much worse.
I'm gonna be real though. That final boss is even worse.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the final boss is. It's a fun fight, but it's not fun fighting.
I have the pains.
Oh boy.
Anyway, how was your guys' days?
Mine, I got done with another commission and started today's stream.
And Harry?
I'm just kicking back, waiting for work to start back up. I got canceled till Friday, so I'm pretty free for a little while. I'm gonna see if I can pick up a gig or something in the meantime.
You got canceled? Fuck, I'm gonna be run off the internet now.
Yeah, I'm canceled. Oh no.
Oh no.
Turns out I actually am a nice guy. Who would have thought?
Gonna be real though, like, getting canceled is kind of like one of those goofy remarks, in my honest opinion. Like,
Absolutely.
I get what it's trying to achieve, but what if you're wrong? What if you take things out of context a little bit too much, and they are actually just not as bad as what you say? What then?
Yeah. Or who knows, like, what if this person's crying wolf and they're completely wrong and they're lying, and all these people are mad at a random person who's done nothing wrong?
Which is what did...
That's happened.
Yeah, I've seen it. I saw it happen to Pro Jared. Like, holy shit, that guy came back with the receipts, and, like, he clapped back. Which I thought was fucking hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Which I always love a good ending to something like that, like, because screw Karens, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Dear
yeah.
Karen, you have a very special place in my heart, and that's with the rest of the receipts that I receive, and all the cares I don't care about.
The cares that you didn't get from the Karens.
Exactly. It's like, oh, you want special treatment? Here's your special treatment. I don't care.
I don't Karen. But,
Yeah, I don't Karen.
Oh shit, I'm actually just gonna... Fuck it. I'm not losing my 3 rings. Okay, I guess I am losing my 3 rings. Oh, still one.
It.
Still one. But I'm not gonna miss out on another, like, opportunity to smack him. Because, like, the boss fights get faster and faster with every hit. Such a hassle. So I've got 2 Blaze lovers in this chat, and 1 Big the Cat. So I think I'm vetoed by a 2-to-1 vote. Guess Blaze is best cat. Oh, damn it, I still fucking...
Blaze is best fire cat, but Big is best frog cat. Just confirmed.
Froggy! I still love, like, that is one of my favorite facts about his voice, is that he's voiced by Duke Nukem.
Oh yeah, I will say, like, your impression of Big is, like, spot on from Sonic
Froggy,
Heroes.
where are you? Froggy, not
That's
Froggy.
like, that's really scary how, like, close that is.
It's. I threw my voice out so bad at that con, like I couldn't do any of my impressions properly. I felt so bad.
I don't know if I missed it, but you might have already asked this again. But Nick, what's your favorite Sonic game and character?
Yeah.
I don't think I
Have
asked.
you gone over this?
I didn't ask game, but I did ask character, and it ended up being Blaze.
That's fair.
God, I am really bad at this. I keep forgetting that I have a spin dash.
You might not want to forget that.
Yeah. But Harry, what's your favorite game? Sonic game.
Oh, but favorite Sonic game? Gameplay wise and like just aesthetic / music wise, there are two different ones.
Go for it then.
But music, hands down, I have to give it to either this game or Sonic Colors. Gameplay wise, I'm sorry, I grew up on Sonic Heroes and Shadow. It has to be one of those two. It's hard to stay between the two.
Now, personally, I'm a adventure nut. I like that game way too much.
Tales of Adventure, okay, actually, just consider that. Yeah, I'm gonna give the hat to Tales of Adventure. I played that game a little too much. Yeah, this boss is BS.
I don't like the angles. The angles, they be killing. God damn it.
One more hit, you're good. Walk forwards.
Walked forward, still died.
Yep, I thought he was on the other side of you. My bad. Worst call out ever.
Safe states.
It's okay. By the time you called it, I was already on the other side. Already reloaded the state. So. Okay. He has went up into the air. Save and hope for the best.
Oh, that was BS.
I left my
You totally hit
earbuds
him,
at
and it
home,
did not
so
register
I
at
didn't listen
all.
to any music.
That's a shame. What the fuck? How does that count as a hit, but every other time I die? This boss is trash.
There you go.
This boss is absolute trash. Oh, hang on.
No.
We get to see the amazing butt kick scene.
It should either be under Tinkle or Bacon. Have a good day. Thank you. Gentlemen, I have a good news.
That is the PS6?
Yes, clearly.
Yes.
Tell you what, before we continue, I'm gonna open it up on stream.
Heck yeah.
Oh, is it what I think it is? Hold on, let me get my laptop out.
I don't have a camera on me at the moment.
But that package ASMR though.
That rummage of tape and excitement from a child's eye. And it's got the disk drive, boys. It's got the disk drive.
Hell yeah.
I got
Can I
the...
just say to the audience what you're opening?
Yes, you do it. Do it.
What?
Do it. Tell them.
I don't know the name of it.
The PlayStation 5, you silly.
Oh.
You numpty. you called me the other
I
day.
thought it was the. I thought it was the other. I thought it was the other thing you're waiting for.
No, this was the thing I'm waiting for.
Clearly, there's some miscommunication. Okay, PS5.
Yep, and it's in there. It's a success.
I love my brain because I was like, every package every furry thinks of.
Set that off to the side. I'm gonna save the box. Thanks, Summer. I'm just gonna unwrap this real fast. Get that nice ASMR vibe. And set it
Angus.
where it. Oh my God, Truman was right. It is too big.
That's what she said.
So, I'm gonna state exactly what I mean. I have a custom-built shelf. I built it when I was at the end of high school. I said every video game ever made will fit on this shelf. And I was right. I have everything sitting here. I've shown both of you my shelf before. And every single console will fit under there. Except for the PlayStation 5. Everything else, even the Xbox Series, it'll fit there. PS5, too fucking tall. Oh my God. I can't make this. I can't make this shit up. Everybody in my house is laughing right now.
I knew Truman was right.
Yeah, you fuckers. Okay.
Would you want me to help you build a new shop?
Maybe eventually. Guys, you still there?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, perfect. No, Sin.
I said yes.
Sure you did.
I might have made a bad reference if some of our well-known furry friends might know a reference to, but
Say it. What'd you make a reference to?
So I was like, oh, you got a package. What every furry thinks of when we get a package.
Oh my gosh, yes. Can one of you two text one of either my co-hosts or somebody in my house, text Truman and tell him package has arrived. Gavin is happy,
Alright.
and tell him that he is right. Tell him he was right. Shelf too small. Well, I'm gonna have to do some rearranging after the stream, so. Anyways, back to the game. We're officially an hour and a half in, and I don't think I should probably introduce ourselves again. I'm Gavin the Kitty. I run this channel. I'm playing the game at the moment. And my two friends with me, up first, the one who's been here all day, my bat friend, Harry, but he won't introduce himself. And I've also got Sin, but he also won't introduce himself. They're both silent because I don't know, they're busy.
No, I just got nervous. I'm sorry.
Yes, thanks for the same.
You boys are nervous. Oh my gosh. Got a couple of cuties in the chat. Leave a like if you guys
I'll drop
like.
kick them.
Who? You drop kicking Sin? Or drop kicking you?
All the cuties.
All the
cuties.
You're a cutie, so like don't start with me.
It's pretty hard to drop kick yourself, but I'll find a way.
Oh shit. Drop kicking me too?
I got it.
Everyone gets a drop kick.
Perfect.
Get in line.
And you get a drop kick, and you get a drop kick. Everybody.
Yes, I'm gonna be the Oprah of drop kicks. It's gonna yes.
Oh man, it looks like it's gonna rain out there. I'm so glad it came, like, early. Like, it was supposed to come at 7 tonight. Here it is at 4 o'clock. Truman has sent me a voice message, and I'm gonna have to listen to that after the stream. Somebody should tell him that I'm still live. Oh, shoot.
Won't listen to it on stream. Kind of sus.
Won't listen to it on stream, kind of sus. Well, if I play it on stream, you're going to get unfiltered audio from a warehouse.
Huh. We'll take back my statement.
Yeah. Oh, for reference, I should state what Truman does as a full-time job, because he does do an important job. He sends out masks and PPE So the
Oh, I
vinyl.
love him then.
Yes, yes, you should, as you should.
Because he straight up supports my whole entire like shtick.
Exactly. You know, all about that safety. From the least safe boy out there. Holy shit. Like, the drive home, especially, like, scared the shit out of me. Like, Harry, you would have killed him.
Probably.
If you saw him driving like he was driving, you would have just been, no. No. You'd been like, Gavin takes the wheel. I know he doesn't have his full license. He takes the wheel.
Lord.
Like, it was... He was swerving a little bit, and I'm like, you're not even drunk!
You're not even fun yet.
You're not even fun. You're not even gay yet. Fuck. On that note, I got a question. So, seeing as gaydar is kind of sort of a thing, you ever met anybody and just been like, they're gay, but they're in total denial?
Absolutely.
Wait. Yes.
So for question, Karmic started out everything with me that way. Like, it was... Like, I knew he was gay, but he was like, no, I'm straight. I'm like, boy, no. You're something, but you're not straight.
I was in full denial about it. Even like to like homophobic nature, I was like that far in denial. Yeah, me, homophobic, go figure. And yeah. It took me to the end of high school to meet this quite a cute femboy to realize, oh yeah, I like boys too.
Just to realize, oh yeah, I like that too. You know. Just, oh yeah. No. That was all something my family never really talked about at all. So like when it was brought up, so when it was brought up, when I brought it up, it was like, oh, okay, whatever, I guess. Granted, it probably also helped that, god damn it, it probably also helped that the fact that when we went to Florida on a vacation one time, right? And the thing about Florida is it's expensive to get a hotel, right? So we're going to Disneyland, and we stay with my mom's friends. And they are they are a married gay couple.
Amazing.
And they are still together to this day, and they actually do real estate, and they are good at it. Like, they take old homes and, like, refurbish them into brand new spanking houses.
Oh, house flipper, nice.
Yeah. And they've gone so far as to, like, put their houses up on, like, those fancy magazines where they're like, look at this new, like, 1,200,000 grand house. It's, like, fucking ridiculous prices for this bullshit.
That's amazing. People who do real estate, like, props to them. Like, I couldn't wrap my head around it.
I think it's kind of funny though that my dad puts in all the work of doing trim for a new house, and they're just over there flipping the old ones.
Yep.
And my dad had this total disdain for them the entire time we were there. I don't care. I slept on a waterbed. I was vibing.
Oh yeah, waterbeds are comfy.
They're comfy before they burst.
Oh, absolutely. I know both sides of that scenario myself.
But what was really funny was, so I met them when I was like 6 or 7-ish, and they came up to Ohio to see my mom for once, and they were asking me a whole bunch of stuff for some reason, and I was like, yeah, I kind of remember you, this and that, and I'm like, I remember, you know, a little bit. Mom said a few things as well, and they were like, I was like, yeah, but I'm also, and they were like, oh, really? You're also part of the, I was like, yeah, and his partner was just like, yeah, I kind of guessed it while you guys were here, because you just gave that vibe. I'm like, I was like 6.
Yeah.
Which, it's fair. It's totally fair, because, like, my sister picked up that vibe when I was like 4, so it's like, not that big of a deal. But still. I mean, it's... My best friend growing up, like, at home was a girl who lived next door. Like...
The girl who lived next door.
Yeah. And she even knew that I was fucking gay, so that was fucking hilarious to find out when I later on moved back to the original town and, like, shit. Oh, Joy! Mercury is messaging me. Oh, I should probably state, so, I've got this friend named Mercury. I've mentioned him before. And he sends me certain things. And it's always, like, goofy shit. Well, sometimes it's goofy shit. But he watches these streams
Uwu?
and he... What?
I said uwu.
Uwu. Yes, exactly, uwu. Total uwu moment. But, I found out last night, I was like, dude, you're really cool and whatnot. What's your Sona look like? And he's like, I'm gonna be real with you. I found these images online. These aren't my Sona. This is a second account. And I was like, really? And he showed me a Sona, and I'm like, I'm never gonna unsee, like beige rabbit, though. And I'm like, that's a Labrador. And he's like, that's a Labrador. Look closely. And I'm like, oh. Well, then I'll draw something, damn it. Because, like, yeah. He's going to TFF this year, so...
Yay!
Yeah. So if he doesn't get canceled from the fandom or something. Just start outing people for just showing up on my streams. Yeah, that rainbow-haired cat, he's not allowed back. He fucking does these stream things, and he bugs people for commissions. Yeah, he's holding... It's like, yeah, he's holding the signs to like, comment, and subscribe in the lobby. Like, fucking ban his ass. Sin, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about.
I don't.
He's like, yes, yipping noises for the lack of understanding. I'm so glad you didn't die from that same piston spot again.
Oh, I saw it, and I goes like, wait a minute.
I like the color orange.
Wait, what?
I'm just explaining that this is how I feel in conversations.
Oh, just
I
like
like color.
midway through. Pretty colors. Fucking walnuts. Just be that guy, you know. I feel like I'm that guy like 90% of the time. They're just like they're having a conversation. I'm just over off to the side. I'm like, SpaghettiOs are great. Like they're not.
You literally saw me at the convention. That is me. That's my whole persona.
That is your shtick, and it's great.
So, oh man, Granny Smith apples.
Fuck yeah, Granny Smith apples.
I can't wait till they go extinct.
I was so. Fun fact: I was unpacking last night. Finally, after the stream, after everything, and I didn't say anything because I figured no, it's like 1 in the morning. I can't. I'm like I can't bother these people now. It's 1 in the morning. We unpacked our suitcase, and guess what we found inside of it?
A Granny Smith.
A Granny Smith.
Like I said, I don't know what's up with BRFF this year, but they were just packed full of Granny Smith apples.
I'm telling you now. They asked what the what's the mascot for this year was, and people were like, the chair, and I was like, no, it's a Granny Smith apple. That's all I'm thinking in the back of my mind.
Fucking damn. I just like reference the story of last night. I threw that same apple away 5 times, and on the 6th, I've lost my mind.
And on the 4th day, he cried, "But why?"
Exactly.
I am really glad I didn't just die there. I was actually clicked off the window. Fuck. Alright. So it's this boss again from earlier, but with a new gimmick. It's green.
It's green.
Oh, and it takes advantage of the background.
Oh yeah.
Which this fight shows up later on in the series. I think in either Rivals or Rush Adventure. But it's got even more gimmicks. And I don't remember which one it is. Might even be Rivals too. I don't even remember.
Holy cow, this is so much faster than the actual DS version.
It is?
Oh yeah, that was like lightning fast.
I mean,
easier to telegraph.
I mean, like, I know the DS version has a lot more lag, but like...
That could have been it then.
But I know it. I'm going for at least a little bit of accuracy. I've got the frame rate limited and everything. Because if not, then I get like 800 frames per second or some bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, I built my computer like a fucking tank. I built it like I was going to war.
Yes.
Computers don't go to wars.
Tell that to war games.
Tell it to a protogen.
Tell it to all the protogens.
I gotta
God,
meet the sweetest protogen at BRFF though.
which one?
The taxi driver.
Oh yeah, he was cool.
He is awesome. He like told me the lore about his Sona, and like the actual lore about. Oh, yep, I forgot he did that. He told me the actual lore about protogens and how like they're doing transport and stuff like that. And so his is based around a taxi driver.
Huh.
Super cool. And he showed me like the designs of what his car could look like and what his Sona will look like full body. Props to him. He put so much love and effort into his Sona's style. I'm super happy for him.
I do have a little bit of a backstory for me, but like, it's kind of upsetting.
I feel that.
Like, it's one of those, like, you just feel upset once you hear it. Like not like, oh man, that's cool. It's not like cool. It's just like, oh, that's upsetting. People have asked me before, like, what type of cat am I? And I'm like, I'm an alley cat. And they're like, what does that mean? I'm like, a house cat, but like unwanted.
Exactly.
And it all goes back to things in my personal life, but, you know. It's becoming less and less the case as time goes on.
It's funny, my least connecting Sona is my most popular with me.
So your bat or your fox? Or is it?
Tiki. Yeah,
Yeah.
the bat.
Well, yeah, but you didn't make Tiki, but you have a suit
Exactly.
of Tiki.
So, like, I mean, I literally just find out that this character's mine, so I'm trying to figure out the personality, all that. But, yeah, everyone so far just knows me as Tiki. And it's really new to me, because everyone's like... I go by this old name on Discord. Super old name. But my Sona's species is a Fulf.
Yeah.
Super original, Fox Wolf, yeah, I know, I'm generic. But they had a person on this Discord that went by the actual name of Wolf O. And
Oh, this story.
yeah, we had a fling of some sorts and just played around in Discord chats. Honestly, trolled the chats a lot. It was really funny. And ends up like they shipped us just cause for fucksies. And I was like, all right. I mean, I don't hate it, but that's how I got the nickname Fulfo. My OG name, which is my gamer tag name, is a fungi.
Mm-hmm.
So I just dropped all beginning and just put Fofo. And then when the originality of that name and the falling out between me and the person happened, I just went Fofo the Fungi.
That works.
Like, it was Harry's first name. It was really weird.
Nice. I've been shipped with a couple people.
As you should.
Like, let's see. There's me and Karmic, who have been shipped before. I've been shipped with a guy named Vector. Or no, Victor. Victor. Don't like Victor. That's the guy with the machete I was telling you about.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's an interesting one, I will say.
I've been shipped with Sin. For a brief moment, Truman, as semi-jokingly, was shipping me with Artie for a while.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's like I've been shipped all over the place.
If we put you and Artie together, we can call you Garvey.
Oh god.
It kind of reminds me of like a baby version of Jarvis.
What do you get when you get me and Sin?
7?
I'm trying to think of something clever, but nothing came to the top of my head. Dang.
See, because I keep thinking Jin.
Oh yeah, Jen.
Yeah, that works actually.
You filthy alcoholic. I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh. You goober. I was bought a drink while I was at the con.
I'm jealous.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. The guy, the gentleman in question made me promise that I would come back and visit. And I'm...
Well, I made you do that one.
What?
I said, well, I made you do that one too.
Yeah, I got like 3 or 4 people who were like, you better come fucking back here and visit before the next con. And I'm like, I'll try. Oh, it's this gimmick again.
Yep.
I hate it. I hate it so much. It threw
Yeah, I hate assist flying. It's dumb. Yeah, it's gravity.
It's gravity, but those flippers in general are the thing I don't like.
Getting a bunch of boost built up is probably going to be really useful during this stage.
Yeah.
It's so disorienting.
He's gotta hold the button there. I remember from last time. So Sin,
good.
how has your day been? Because I haven't gotten to talk to you at all today. How'd your thing go?
My thing, it went okay. I did pretty shit, but everyone else did pretty okay. Oh, okay, not pretty okay, like pretty great, and I did pretty shit.
I'm calling bullshit. I think you did just fine.
Well, you're incorrect.
No, Harry, what would you say?
But what?
His performance.
Harry?
Do you think it'd be pretty good?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, there's no reason to doubt.
Awesome bean.
No reason to doubt yourself there.
Okay. I'm just doing a bunch of stuff.
Are you making more goat memes?
No. Those are for later.
Okay.
Why can't I pick that up? Okay,
Harry, did I show you the meme he made before we left for the convention?
No, you did not.
Sin, please send him the smoothie meme.
Smoothie meme is now being listened.
It's
I would
amazing.
love that.
So as you might know, I don't know if you fully do or not, but deers and goats don't technically get along in the wild. So, it's funny because him and Truman have a little bit of a rivalry. And I think I said earlier, I'm like, have you ever had two guys ever fight over you? And I'm like, it's kind of the best feeling in the world, but also like one of the most worrisome. Well, it's sin and karmic at all times. And
Absolutely. I love this.
it's amazing. So when we started up Sonic Rush, that was the meme, and every time he'd hop into the chat for part 2, he's just like, I got a smoothie.
What you got there? I got a smoothie.
A smoothie. I love iCarly. That show is amazing.
Yes.
Even the new series is pretty good, but like, I miss Kat. Or Sam. Fucking been watching those long videos that Quentin Reviews puts out for shit.
Just a random pitfall death right there.
Oh
Love
yeah.
it, right?
We actually game overed there in the Sonic playthrough.
Really?
Yeah.
Upsetty spaghetti.
Because I couldn't figure out how this bit worked here. And actually, before I continue... Save state.
Yes.
Alright. What you need. At least this song is really good. Boom! Stage over. Okay. We're nearing the end of this chapter of the game.
Heck yeah.
Okay, I do want to say something. You know what I was really nervous about for the PS5?
What?
Because I heard horror stories about this, right?
Me as well.
Where like you'll buy a console and then like what you'll get is a box of rocks.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's only taken from a scalper, right?
Sometimes, you know, some people like scalp the truck beforehand, try to get in on the profits.
And also, I feel like the whole PS5, like, hype train is, like, died down.
I do not care. I just want... I was going to get it regardless. Like...
No, I'm not saying, like, no one get... I'm not saying, oh, the hype's over, getting a PS5, like, isn't cool anymore. Like, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that, the obsessiveness, like, feeling that the internet had when the PS5 first came out has been lost, I feel like.
No, because the feeling now is it's still really difficult to get one, and you're a lucky bastard if you end up getting it for less than retail price.
Yeah.
Or retail price at all. Like, we didn't pay retail price, sadly, but we got close. But after some of the bullshit. But it was, like, weird, because, like, the place we bought it from is technically online considered a custom sneakers seller. So, like, yeah, we got a PS5 from a shoe store.
Lovely.
It's like, yeah, Stock X, they are trustworthy, but you're gonna be paying a pretty penny to get that shit to you. At least it was fast. Like, that was, like, half a month, maybe, just to get it. I know, it's like, yeah, you could get it faster elsewhere, but at least I wasn't paying $1,000. I got close with $800, but not all of that was the console. Part of that was the shipping.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say overall you did good.
Like,
Because, like, compared to anyone else right now, like, really.
yeah, if you didn't get it, at launch, you're kind of sort of screwed. So the fact that I have one, I'm like, I feel really lucky, and I don't want to brag, but I'm also like, I'm that kind of guy where it's like, I don't want to be a dick, but at the same time, I'm like, I got it. I got the thing. You know?
You're hyped. You're allowed to be hyped.
Like, it's a good feeling to be hyped, but, like, I totally get it. You just want to be like, no, you're an asshole because you got the console that I was gonna get. It's like, yeah. Like, I get it. I'll...
Yeah, jeez. A cat thinking of nothing but themselves. Jeez.
Oh, jeez. What self-centered bastards. You should go back to that alley in the little box and cry. Like, fucking hell. And when he cries, we'll call him a whiny bitch.
Yes.
We go. Up we go. I'm looking forward to MCFC. That's gonna be interesting.
I wish I could attend, but I'm not gonna be able to make it, sadly.
Have you ever been?
No, I want to so bad.
I've heard a lot of good things, and I'm worried. Because it's...
Why are you worried?
Well, okay, so every convention I've ever been at is more of an all-ages convention, right? So,
Yeah.
like... But MCFC is considered 18 plus only.
Oh, fun. Okay.
So, I'm a little concerned. Just that I might not fit in fully with everybody else. Because in person, I am a fairly shy person. Like, I'm an open book, but I'm shy as fuck.
Yes. Very sweet, actually.
And you can confirm.
Right to death there.
Yeah. But, like, no matter how nice I am or anything, like, I'm still shy. Like, that part of me has never left. That has always been. I've just managed to cope with it, with my shyness enough to, like, live. Because when I was younger, I used to run into my closet and hide if somebody new walked in the house. Like, I would straight up curl up in the closet. And despite being scared of the dark, I'd stay in the closet. It was the safe...
I don't like the dog either.
What?
I don't like the dog either.
Yeah, but, like, are you willing to put up with a dark closet without a light on? Because somebody new has entered your home? That's a tough one, ain't it? That's how shy I was. Like, I've coped with it my entire life. And even to this day, like, there are certain social situations where I'm just like, no. I nope right out of.
The whole con thing is still, like, very new for me. I've only went to 2 cons. And the first one, I never got invited to any, like, room parties or anything like that. Honestly, like,
Hey,
I
Revolta.
don't care if I'm not safe for the scene, honestly.
Yeah, like I said, this convention's the only time I've ever been invited and allowed into a room party. I've been invited before, but allowed in is another story entirely.
I agree with Fox, though. Yeah, you're gonna fit in, honestly. It's just, we're a bunch of furries. Like, it's pretty hard not to fit in with our own crowd sometimes.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's nerve-wracking. Because, like, for reference, I was invited to 2 room parties prior to BRFF. Both times I was turned away at the door. And one time I was turned away, and Truman was allowed in. And I think I told you, but I don't think I've ever told Sin, but essentially, I was allowed in. Well, he was allowed in, but I wasn't. So he walked in, and I started to talk with the person who was at the door. And they didn't let me in. They said I was too chubby.
I'm going to hit them. That's so fucked.
And the person that invited me knew damn well I was going to get turned away at the door, too. As I later found out.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't say anything about it?
No, they didn't. They actually wanted me to feel that way. Which really sucks. Especially because I later on moved in with them for a while when I came back to Ohio. About around the 6 months before this channel started to get really active. Like, yeah, it's one of those moments to get frustrated at. But this convention was great. I got my name out there a lot. I've got a lot of new people here.
May I just quickly ask, which level are we on?
We are on the second or third to last stage.
Alright.
We're actually near the end. Upset Nick couldn't make it for today. I'm sure he would have loved Rush.
Let's not rush Nick. It's alright. I wanna die.
You don't want to die. You're just making weird jokes. Not giving me enough time to chuckle at them. Nope, we didn't die there.
Yay! Did we actually die there?
No, not at all. No, it didn't happen.
What the cat says is law, and as the reinforcement, I must agree accordingly.
Pictures, or it didn't happen.
Out of mind, out of sight.
Also didn't die right there either. Or there.
You're doing great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking hell. I haven't checked up on chat in a little while. How's chat doing?
They've been pretty calm.
They're usually pretty calm.
Chat?
But like,
No, sorry.
there we go. The Sonic fight is over. Oh, my mouse has been on screen for a little while now.
Rip.
Yeah, you know, that's how it goes. Oh boy, now Blaze is just going on an edgy rant about how she has to protect the Soul Emeralds.
Only I can do that job.
I'm just a purple Knuckles. Ooh ooh.
Giant purple people eater.
Oh, I love that you know that.
Yep. God, I hate this part of the fight. Why did the DS love this so much?
It's a great song during it, if it's the one I remember.
That was the song, but it's all right song. But like, God, I hate button mashing like that.
Oh yeah.
And it's weird because I like the original God of Wars, but like I don't like button mashing.
I thought an opinion like that was unheard of.
I don't know, because it's like completely opposite design philosophies between button mashing and storytelling and like regular platforming and whatnot. know what? I don't. Oh, there it is. I'm like,
Oh, I don't know what. What is the what?
I was like, I don't think it came with a controller, and then I lifted something up and I went,
Why
oh,
is it
there's the
like-
controller. And with that, we got all the soul emeralds, so I guess Blaze could get the fuck out of here if she wanted to. But there's still 2 egg people to deal with, so... Robotnik 1 and Robotnik Jr. the 14th.
Basically.
Which isn't that
A
weird
really
to think
easy way of
about?
saying that.
Isn't it weird to think about that Eggman fucked?
No, that man did some gene splitting like Rick and Morty style. That man ain't getting nobody. He has no maidens.
L plus no maidens.
Unless Vanilla's getting around.
Vanilla, what are you doing over there?
What you doing, Vanilla?
What you doing, Neller?
Sometimes you gotta give the nerds a shot.
Holy shit. No, it is my headcanon that maybe Eggman's got like a sister or something. Because I mean there was at bare minimum Maria Robotnik. So
Yeah, you're right.
So like maybe he's got like a relative or something.
Sonic has a brother and a sister in another timeline.
Yeah, yeah. I can't wait for that new Netflix series, because apparently it's canon to the games, but also everything else.
Oh, so it's gonna be the bridge?
It's called Sonic Prime, and apparently it's got, like, dimension-hopping bullshit. And I cannot wait.
Oh, that's gonna look cool.
So, we haven't really
Man.
game overed since the beginning here. Probably partially due to the save stating, but we're on Zone F. Zone
You mean the fuck zone?
The fuck zone. Unknown.
Yeah.
Final zone.
You
It's
really
just
call it
fuck, right?
unknown if it's the fuck zone.
Isn't that BS?
Alright, first smack. So this fight was a lot harder as Sonic than it probably will be here. Just because I know
I
Blaze
like the
stops...
coloration of it better.
You like what? Sorry.
I like this coloration of the final boss fight a lot better.
Oh,
than
it
the
is. It's really good. Okay, but is it weird for me to say that Eggman Nega has a lot better color scheme?
Oh yeah.
Like, I like red. Like, red is my favorite color. There's a reason there is so much of it on my Sona's hair. But, like, at the same time, like, nah. Eggman Nega's just got that good palette.
Got the drip.
It's got the drip. Yeah, I agree. But like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, that's right there is like any rave color set though, and that's just oomph, maximum oomph.
Whoever designed Eggman Nega needs an Oscar.
Oh shit, I got that quick hit right there. This final boss music too it's bopping.
Oh yeah.
So, have either, Sen, I know you've played Secret Rings. But, Harry, have you played Secret Rings before?
No.
Damn. So I can't say who's gonna rock the place?
Oh, you totally could. I don't care about spoilers that much.
No, the main theme is, who's gonna rock the place? It's like this goofy, like, thing. I hate this fight so much. I'm trying not to save scum this time as much. It's not working.
Yeah, the friggin' auto aim slam is annoying.
I love how when I duck, the whole arm shakes, but Blaze is just standing still. Okay. Save state. What else can we say about this game we haven't really spoken about?
There was a lot of opportunities in this game that I would say were missed.
Like what?
Like Blaze is canon with Silver. We know that.
Yeah.
And a couple of the other characters that are referenced during those times as well. And they mostly stuck with the main cast of Sonic and not hardly any of the class, and maybe the reference to the animal life of her area. But other than that, like that alone is just a theory. So like when it comes down to Blaze Cat's background,
Dimension.
you got Eggman Nega, her, and maybe the wildlife.
So the game that came next after this was Sonic Rush Adventure, and while this game takes place entirely in Sonic's world, Rush Adventure takes place in Blaze's dimension.
Oh, okay.
Round and round and round, and I died.
Yeah, I hate this freaking fight so much because of that right there, the laser beams.
It's not even just the laser beams for me. It's the screen shaking. It doesn't stop. The platform gets shakier and shakier and shakier until it's hard to tell what's shaking and what's not. Okay, that was bullshit.
Damn, you got necked by the last one. It's all in the camera angle in this scene, honestly.
Yeah, it's not. It's cool. It's really awesome. I love this take on the Egg Robo. But like, it's also like just a whole lot of no. It's gonna be a no from me, Chief.
Gonna be a new.
Gonna be a slam damn thank you, ma'am. Ah, bonk. Plus it lags here, like, hardcore. So I hate to play this on the DS. Like, I have a DS copy, but I haven't touched it in years.
Oh yeah.
It actually was sitting on my desk. I think it's inside my desk at this moment. I'm actually getting really, really hungry.
Same.
Like, I have not eaten
Might
yet
get some
today.
food after this.
Holy shit.
It's time for the Moving Limbo.
And trust me, the hitboxes are bad.
Yeah, they're BS.
If you watched part 2 of this series, you already know what I'm talking about, because I save stated like a motherfucker during that.
Rip. Ooh, nice save. That was really close. Doing good.
Yep. 2 hits left.
It's the final boss.
Yes, this is the final boss.
And we're doing True Story, right? Or is this the final?
We're gonna try. I have to put in a cheat code. And this is where this starts becoming bullshit, because the screen is shaking so much you can't tell where things actually are.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not even gonna lie, I've tried to escape this damn thing and just wait out like it's a timer, and you can't. That's not how this thing rolls.
Yeah, sad. My pun's really not funny.
I didn't get to hear what it was because it cut out a little bit.
You said that's not how it rolls, and I said that's how it rocks instead.
Oh gosh darn it. No, I'm debating either getting Chipotle or just making microwave
Do
food.
it.
Do it.
That's actually a really good idea. I
Yeah, why
might
not?
actually might go do that myself. Chipotle is a good drive away from here, though.
Yeah.
Imagine not having a Chipotle.
Right. You don't even know what a Hotheads burrito is.
Huh? Hard?
Gotta love it. Hotheads burritos. It's basically Chipotle, but more options. And it was started in Ohio, so we have a whole bunch of them. Oh, by the way, their hot sauce goes a lot hotter than Chipotle's does. And they have a partnership with Cheetos, so you can get Cheetos inside your burrito.
That is amazing.
It is the perfect stoner food. I forget if it's them or Qdoba that does free guac. But one of them do free guac. I'm like tapping this D-pad here. Also, speak of the devil, I'm actually using. Huh, what? What?
I just said something stupid. What were you saying?
I'm actually using a PS Classic controller to play this.
Nice.
That controller is so good. Like it just feels nice in the hands. Like if you pick up a I've said it before on this channel, but if you pick up a PlayStation Classic, don't pick it up for the console. Pick it up because it's got two really nice USB controllers. Yes, I know the length of the cable isn't like the best, but the feel. You get this controller for the feels.
What's the most recent like piece of media that's made you ugly cry?
Question mark, question mark, question mark. In most cases, because I don't know. I don't cry very often.
Why not?
It's how I was raised. I was raised in the stereotypical man household where emotions were a big no-no, basically. If you are not stoic and pissed, you're on your own.
That's not a good mentality to have.
It's not a good mentality to have, but it's what many in the States have in terms of men and their emotion. Like, men don't... Like, the whole thing is, like, if you're a guy in the United States, like, you're not supposed to have emotions. Like, nobody gives a damn if a man is crying or not.
Yeah, your emotions aren't valid.
Which is a shame.
You say it like it's just the U.S. No, this is a universal thing. It's like it's just how people see. It's just the, in my opinion, stupid thing.
No, but I know it's different in certain parts of the world, and I know that for a fact. And it's different per household too.
Oh yeah.
Like, I know damn well my home life was not the same as Harry's.
Yeah.
Because
Like the whole like. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
oh no, you go on ahead first.
Like the whole like thing with toxic masculinity. People look at America for this kind of thing, and they say like that's like toxic masculinity right there, and on the average, it's just like it's the last generation before us is how they were raised, and they try to push that onto you when life and the next generation, they do change, they do evolve,
We're,
but also things don't have to be so rough and tough anymore because we don't have to have constant war and bickering because we can be in more agreement as a people across the whole entire world.
like kind of like what I was like what so in my household, right, I was raised by my mom, who's a boomer, but my sister is like I don't know anything past that point basically, but my mom was a boomer. My grandfather's part of the greatest generation, or whatever you want to call him. But essentially my grandfather raised my mom to be better than he was, basically try to be like no discrimination, try not to use these types of words, like be very accepting and open. But my mom, like, very well and has recently acknowledged, no, she's got some problems of her own. Like, she doesn't like Arabs that come to her country and this and that. But she raised me to know better. She raised she raised me and basically saying, don't do this. Do as I say, not as I do. And, like, me and my little brother used to call her out all the time, like, Mom, that's racist. She's like, no, it's not. I'm like, yes, it is. And she it's like she knew better. But, like, she knew how to raise us better. She knew the lessons. But, like, she didn't always follow them the best. So when it came down to me, it was like, okay, just be better. It's like, it's not too hard. Because, like, I already had that foundation. Like, my dad is even actually better than her at that. Believe it or not. And my dad is no point of moral high ground.
So, you have a pretty good understanding of, like, how I am and how I was raised. You would never guess my family background. And I hope to God, even though we talked about cancel culture, I hope I don't get canceled for saying this crap. Because I'm not affiliated or ever want to be affiliated with this crowd of people. I make fun of them quite often. But my mom's father is a Grand Dragon of the KKK.
Oh dear God. Yeah,
Yes.
it's scary with that. Like, history and heritage can be one thing, but heritage and that can be unlearned. So
Yeah.
So, like,
he like grew up hating him and tried to get my mom on the same boat. My mom fully believed that African Americans bled differently, like had different color blood.
Wow.
Like she believed that when she was a kid, till she finally saw a kid skin his knee and he's bleeding the same color.
Yeah, my mom's
like,
not.
It's amazing.
My mom was never that far. It was mostly just customer service that did that that made my mom, like, fully admit to that. Finally.
Well, I mean, to be honest, like I'll give your mom some slack. If you're raised by someone of the KKK, you're most likely to also grow up being racist unintentionally.
Yeah. I'm not like throwing my mom under the bus. No, my mom loves quote unquote hates everyone equally, but my mom's a very sweet person. I love her to death. She goes out of her way to make everyone so happy. And if anyone's ever met her, she's been the most accepting person ever. I was like super scared to come out to my mom. My mom literally looked at me and went, "I've known for years. I've just been waiting for you to admit it." And when I told her I'm a furry, she's like, "I'm happy you found something that you like." And my mom's just one of those people that you can tell her anything. Open the book, she will happily read it and then cite you any part of that book you need. So when it came down to learning about her dark past, she said, "I'm gonna be better than that. I'm gonna be better than how I was raised, and raise you with more loving and caring morals and standards."
And if every generation keeps doing that, eventually everybody will come together. Like, that's how it.
Hope to God, yeah.
That's how it should be.
Exactly.
But with that, we've finished up Blaze's campaign.
With an A record, nice.
Yeah, that ain't bad at all. There is a final story thing. It is just one final boss fight. Honestly, this is a good enough ending for me.
That's fun.
I believe it's just the same boss fight that we just did again, but it switches between Blaze and Sonic. I don't know from the top of me, but that was pretty much all of it. This is what I wanted to do for the Sonic playthrough. Just one run through as Blaze and one run through as Sonic.
Nice.
But there we go. Ugh.
So wait, what's do I make a decision now on what Sonic game for Thursday?
Wait, what?
No, Sonic game for Thursday.
You muffled. What?
The next Sonic game for Thursday.
Oh, that'll be Sonic Rivals. I've already said it before in the stream. And I really can't wait to show people. Because that game's really good. Oh my god, SML finally showed up in the Telegram chat.
Ooh.
I've told people on my streams before, and I believe I told you, Harry, but SML is basically my father figure growing up, because my dad was kind of not there.
Yeah.
So, that'll be nice. Alrighty. Can't wait to figure out how all of this thing works. So I guess I'm gonna have to lay it flat. Man, it's so big I can't even, like, keep the Switch where it's at. It's kind of ridiculous. Like, it takes the thickness of the full shelf. I accounted for every single console, and then they made one that said, "Fuck your rules." Like, I can't make it up, like...
These things are supposed to get smaller.
Yeah, so did I.
Time for a stretch.
Big old stretch. Stretch and then food for me. Oh, man. I love this little melody at the end. I love when they do that.
Oh yeah.
So, like, Mega Man 6 did that, and that remix for that was so good.
Oh yeah. I love like how Blaze as a character, she developed like her emotions and her connections as she went along, and she actually like warmed up and loosened up there at the end.
Oh, yeah. I feel like if she wouldn't have loosened up towards the end, though, I don't think people would nearly have warmed up to her quite as much.
Oh yeah. Because then it'd be a Shadow 2.0.
I mean, it would still be a better Shadow, but, like...
Yeah, very absolutely.
But that comes down to...
I love Shadow, but yeah.
That comes down to Flanderization of the character, though, and Blaze really...
warmed up to her.
Oh, boy. But Blaze has never really been Flanderized, so it doesn't really matter.
I'll say it. Blaze is hot.
But I believe that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me.
Anytime.
That's all for today. Tomorrow we got some more Mega Man fan games, and I can't wait to showcase that. Yeah. I believe the first day that I leave for MCFC, my video should be finished up with editing. So you'll get to see BRFF content, I believe that Friday. So a week from
Alrighty.
now. So get ready for that. But that's it for me. I've been your humble host, Gavin the Kitty. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, and Sin and Harry, of course.
Bye, y'all.
Good night, everybody.
Hello.